In this video, we have to complete the following statements of equality. So this is mainly an exercise in exponents, using properties of exponents. You can pause the video here if you want. Try these on your own. So let's begin. We're given that 4 to the x is equal to 7. And we want to know what is 4 to the negative 2x. So if you look at this, the base for this first statement is 4. And for the conclusion over here, it's still 4. So it's the exponent that changes. So how can I get this exponent from an exponent of x? Well, I can take this side to the negative 2 power. If I take the right side to the negative 2, and then here, properties of exponents, we power to a power, we multiply the exponents. So this would give me then 4 to the negative 2 times x is negative 2x. This 7 here has an implied power of 1, so negative 2 times 1. Still, power to a power, you multiply the exponents is this. And then you have to remember that anytime you have a base to a negative expression, negative n, that becomes a to the positive n. So 7 to the negative 2 would be the same thing as 1 over 7 squared, which would make the response we want here 1 over 49. Now for number 2, we have if 2 to the x is equal to 3, then 4 to the negative x is equal to what? So in this one, the exponent changed. And the base changed. Now we could do this probably in one step, but let's do it this way. I want a negative, so let's say take this to the negative 1. That's legal if I take this side to the negative 1. Again, power to a power, you multiply the exponents. So negative 1 times x here will give me negative x, so 2 to the negative x. Again, the 3 has an understood exponent of 1, so negative 1 times 1 will give me 3 to the negative 1. So we got the negative x power, but we need a base of 4. So let's take this side to the second power. This one to the second power. Now I could multiply the exponents here. And then say this would be 2 to the negative 2x. But there's a property again that if you have it this way, you can just reverse these and put this inside and this outside. So let's do it this way. Let's bring the 2 in. That would give me 2 squared, which is 4. Okay, 2 squared. You can change this up. And the negative x would be outside. Then over here in this one, again, power to a power, multiply the exponents, so this will be 3 to the negative 2. Again, just like the first one, 3 to the negative 2 is the same thing as 1 over 3 squared. So that means the response we want then is 1 over 3 squared, or 9. Now we could have done it this way also. We could have said, okay, we know we're going to have to change the power and the base. We know that squaring 2 is 4. So we could have said, well, let's make this 2 to the x and take that to the negative 2 power. And then power to a power, multiply the exponents. So this would be 2 to the negative 2x. And then this would equal 2. Put a 2 here, minus x over here. Still the same thing. Because 2 squared is 4, and then you have the power 4 to the minus x. So it can be done that way also. Either way, the response we wanted on this one is 1/9. And then in the last one, we have 5 to the negative x is equal to 3. Then 5 to the positive 3x equals to what? So instead of a minus here, we want a 3. So all we have to do then is take this to the Gotta get rid of that negative there. So we'll make it a negative 3. But you gotta do it to the other side also. Negative 3 here. And then here you multiply the exponents. So that will give me 5 to the positive 3x is equal to 3 to the negative 3. But that's the same thing as 1 over, second property of negative exponents, 1 over 3 to the third, which is going to be 1 over 27. So the response we want here to finish this, complete it, is 1 over 27. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.